those miserable scoundrels. Well, they won't get away with this. Crassus. You Perkshire vandals will not fell our tree to build your useless bridge.
Vesta, I warn you. Disperse this crowd and let us go about our business.
It so happens that half of Adam's Oak belongs to my village, and we'll not see it ravaged in the name of greed.
And I'll not see my village reduced to poverty in the name of silly sentiment. Now get out of the way! Get them! You miserable witch!
Well, if it's fighting you want, so be it. Harmony is one of King Arthur's provinces. I've already sent to Camelot for help. We'll see how you bully boys stand up to real fighting men.
How much farther is it to Harmony?
One more day's hard ride.
You've been there, Sir Brian?
That's a good horse. He's thrown a shoe.
Well, there's a town up ahead. Perhaps they have a blacksmith.
I can have you back on your journey by dawn, sir.
The summons from Harmony was urgent. You'd best go on without me.
We shall meet you there, Sir Brian.
Do you know the way?
Only too well, Rowanne.
Rowanne, these fields are ready to harvest.
But where are the farmers? It seems we have found the farmers.
Fool. This tree will not stand in the way of progress. You need that bridge as much as we do.
Not if it means losing Adam's Oak.
That is enough!
Listen to the night! Night? Do you hear that, everyone? We've won! Camelot has sent help!
Now maybe we can make some sense out of this mess.
I'm Vesta of Harmony. He's Crassus, leader of those greedy pigs from Perkshire. Exterminate him!
I should warn you, my village is an independent dominion. We are not under Camelot's jurisdiction.
I am not here to exterminate anyone.
Where's the rest of your army?
I'm right here.
We're in a crisis and all Camelot sends is a woman and one knight.
On my way here, I saw fields of ripe wheat laying fallow. And now I know why. Everyone was here fighting when they should have been working.
True enough. What do you propose?
I propose that everyone go back to work, while the two of you agree to let me negotiate an agreement which will settle this dispute.
What is this talk of negotiation? What kind of warrior are you?
The kind who only uses the sword as a last resort, milady. If you want help from Camelot, you will have to trust in me to do what is just.
As you wish. You can be the judge, but heaven help you if you're not a fair one. Harmony is a farming town, Rowanne. We treasure our history, respect tradition. Our forefathers founded Harmony under the branches of this tree. Most of Harmony's weddings take place under this tree. Mine will too someday. We can't let that monster Crassus destroy Adam's Oak.
You're not very fond of Crassus, are you?
He thinks only of money. He'd just as soon cut down every tree there is if it would help him turn a profit. Crassus wants to kill this beautiful thing, just so he can build a bridge that will provide him with a quicker route to the harbor. That is not reason enough to kill a beautiful thing.
It really is glorious. But how peculiar. I wonder who did this.
Lovers often carve their initials into trees.
But look, there are no initials, no Cupid's arrow. This is not the work of two lovers. The cuts are deep, like wounds inflicted by one filled with grief and pain.
The merchants of Perkshire are building a new road to the harbor, one which will save us hours of travel time. The only thing standing in our way is Adam's Oak. The tree is on precisely the spot where the bridge's support must be erected. Perkshire needs this road, Prince Valiant. We must expand our markets or perish.
I understand you need to get your products to the harbor, but could you not build your bridge somewhere else?
No. There is no other spot for miles around where the riverbank is stable enough to support the bridge. I designed this trestle myself. It will stand serving others after I am long gone.
But the people of Harmony are very attached to Adam's Oak.
That woman, Vesta. She's got a loose bolt in her armor. She screams bloody murder every time someone trims a hedge. I'm fond of Adam's Oak myself, but as a merchant I must think of the future of my community. And our future depends on this road to the sea. With it, we can grow and prosper.
Thank you, Crassus. I will give my decision come dusk at Adam's Oak.
Prince Valiant! Please remember that the people of Harmony will have free access to this road. For the first time, the farmers will have an easier route to the markets at the harbor. It will benefit everyone.
We can't let Adam's Oak be destroyed, Valiant. It means so much to the people of Harmony.
And the new bridge means just as much to the people of Perkshire.
All right, but can't they build their bridge somewhere else?
No, unfortunately they can't.
Valiant, you can't be siding with Crassus.
I'm not siding with anyone, Rowanne. I'm trying to do what is right.
Right? Right for whom?
Adam's Oak is a magnificent tree, but it is only a tree. And if it stands in the way of progress, of people's well-being, then go it must.
So that's how it is. Trust in me, you say? Ha! You're cut from the same vile cloth as Crassus.
Wait, Vesta, you don't understand.
I understand a traitor when I see one.
Vesta!
You'll regret this decision, Prince Valiant. I can promise you that.
Vesta!
What are you going to do?
I will give my decision tonight at Adam's Oak.
Oh, Valiant. It doesn't matter how you decide. Either way you lose.
I have given this matter much thought.
Save your breath. Harmony will not be betrayed after all. Adam's Oak has a new champion. And he's vowed to defend our tree to the death.
No one will harm Adam's oak, Prince Valiant. Not even you. I repeat, Valiant, Adam's oak will stand where it is. It will not be destroyed.
Sir Bryant, I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Valiant, I implore you, accept that my appeal has been made and question it no further.
I've never seen Sir Bryant so adamant.
Sir Bryant, if there was a way to save Adam's oak, I would gladly do so.
I am prepared to die to defend this tree, Valiant. Do you understand?
You would battle me for the sake of a tree?
If I must.
Valiant, this is very strange. What can mean so much to Sir Bryant that he would kill you for it?
I've had my fill of this. You've made your decision, Sir Valiant. If you are not prepared to back your words with steel, we are.
So are we. Harmony has its champion, Crassus. I think the time has come for your champion to fight for what he believes.
I beseech you to yield, Sir Bryant.
I cannot.
Sir Bryant, we are friends.
Please, Valiant, come no closer.
I will not fight you, Sir Bryant.
Sir Bryant! Was it you who carved these two hearts?
How can you know this?
They must hold some meaning for you.
My young son and Jasmine. Jasmine, my wife. I buried them here long ago.
How did you know, Rowanne?
There was something about the carvings that seemed so sad.
It was a lifetime ago. The man I was then no longer exists. For the passion that burned within me lies buried here with my beautiful Jasmine. I was a foolish youth. I had so much, but lacked the wisdom to appreciate. I had journeyed from my homeland in search of a dream, in hopes of finding this young king, Arthur, and joining him in the building of his wonderful new order. Jasmine trusted completely in me in my quest. When I left her that day, it was with the promise of a speedy return. I had not intended to be gone long. But, young and prideful as I was, I first had to prove myself among men. I admit that I enjoyed their acclaim, empty though it was. I had found a clever and capable opponent, and as the game progressed, I soon forgot the promise to my loved ones that I would return before dark. I was tired, and the road back was long. By the time I had returned to Adam's Oak, it was too late. Believing my wounds to be fatal, they took what they had come for and fled. Throughout that wretched night, I prayed for the angel of death. The next morning, as I dug their graves, I cursed the fates that had left me alive. And I made a solemn vow that I would always be there for those who depended upon me. If Adam's Oak is felled, it will sever the last link I have to my wife and my son, and that is something I will not permit.
Sir Brian, Adam's Oak will stand. I give you my word.
You will not speak for me, Prince Valiant.
Adam's Oak is a burial site. It is sacrosanct.
I respect the sanctity of consecrated ground as well as any man. Sir Brian's story is a tragic one, and I would not willingly add to his torment. But those he loved are beyond the needs of this world. I must deal with the needs of my people in the here and now. We are not villains, but we must have work, food, clothes, and shelter. Our prosperity depends upon this bridge. I'm sorry, Sir Brian, but I cannot sacrifice the present for the past. No!
Sir Brian, you can't do this! I know what Adam's Oak means to you, but it's not worth taking another man's life! Come, let us try to save your tree.
I'll give you this, Crassus. You stand by your beliefs.
It's hopeless.
Oh, Jasmine, forgive me. I have failed you again.
Vesta says that the branches of Adam's Oak touch the sky and brush the wings of angels.
Perhaps the angels heard my prayer.
You'll never have your bridge now, Crassus.
And if the crafts people of Perkshire have to close up shop, who will grind your wheat and produce your farm implements?
You know, I've had just about enough of both of you. I was sent here by King Arthur to settle this argument, and settle it I will.
I warn you. I am not going to back down.
Neither one of you will have to back down. Vesta, love of tradition and reverence for the past is important. But it's just as important to learn to accept change.
That's right. You can't make a livelihood on sentiment.
True, but you can't live a truly meaningful life without it. Without respect for tradition, life becomes shallow and crass.
We will not destroy Adam's Oak.
And we must have our bridge.
There is a way for you to both have what you want, but you're going to have to compromise. If you don't, you will spend an eternity in warfare, and that will ultimately destroy yourselves and your homes.
What is it, Valiant?
A letter from Sir Brian. He was Camelot's representative at the dedication of Adam's Oak Bridge. He says that all is well, and the bridge is truly a wonder.
And as for Adam's Oak, it is as it always has been. A source of strength, a magnificent living monument linking the lessons of the past to the hope of the future.